What's up, YouTube? It's Chase, aka CK Noob, and today I'm going to talk about the top 3 Solana NFTs for June 2023 and realistic entry prices for getting into these projects. However, this is not financial advice. Let's dive right into it. Stoned Ape Club is our first project, and if you want to read all this, you can pause the YouTube video and read it. Take some time to admire my sick NFTs. And I'm going to jump onto the website. Stoned Ape Club is the #1 cannabis community on any blockchain. They just finished creating Monet, which is the #1 volume raffle and auction site for Solana NFTs. And the cool thing about Monet is you can use different tokens to purchase raffles for the NFTs. On the other raffle site, you can only pick one token to purchase the raffles. So this creates demand for all these tokens, which benefits those NFTs. I want to talk about LeafPay for a second because that's why I bought a Stoned Ape. LeafPay is a fantastic solution to the largest issue in the cannabis industry in the United States. It's a federal crime still, so you can't use credit cards. And people don't carry around cash anymore. So LeafPay allows you to take your crypto and even use your puff, which you get from staking Stoned Apes, and you can scan your phone at the dispensary and buy marijuana products from dispensaries. I think when crypto gets normalized, this is going to be a massive thing and will be integrated. So I'm super excited about that. Puff is the token that Stoned Ape stakes for, and both Monet and LeafPay, a percentage of their profits goes towards buying and burning Puff, which increases the price of Puff. They also create demand for Puff by making it so you can use Puff to upgrade your Stoned Ape by awakening it and giving it animation. You can buy merch. You can buy. They just partnered with a cannabis company to create their own Stoned Ape Club seeds, so you can buy seeds with Puff. And they're about to release a new thing where you plant a seed and you like grow your own weed or something using Puff, but it also generates Puff and gives out free merch, and they're going to airdrop free NFTs. And so they're adding a new game mechanic, which I'm super stoked for. But let's go over to the price and see what we should be paying to get into this project. This is Nuked Apes. I like Nuked Apes because it's a more affordable price point, and so everyone watching the video has a chance to get into this project. And for me, I can't tell you this is an incredible looking chart, but it looks like it's hit an area where it's just not going to go below. For me, 2.6 to 3.5 are probably the numbers I would do. So let's do that. 2.6 to 3.3, that's cool. But then I want to put over here, I'm going to be buying mine at 2.8. And then let's go to Stoned Apes real fast. Look at the chart and see what we should be paying to get into here. And I just use basic supply and demand, or excuse me, support and resistance lines. Horizontal lines are more important than diagonal lines always. So all the way up to 19.5, I'd be comfortable buying this, but I probably won't buy into this until around 17, if I'm being honest. So I'll jump in at probably like 17.5 for like a cool one. So just do Stoned Ape so you can see. But the price range is from 16 to 19.5, 20. Next project I want to talk about is Rascals. Let's dive right in. Rascals is, first off, Carlos is the owner, and he's fantastic. I think he's the best owner in the Solana space now that Frank is gone. And he's on the front line selling his product. Like every day, he's on Twitter shilling it, and he just fights it for his community. He's had a chip on his shoulder since the beginning. It's a D-Rug project. There was a point where I was in this project, OK Bears were worth like 160 SOL, and Rascals were like 25. And Carlos had created all this infrastructure and had all these airdrops, and value is being created for holders every day, and we were at 25 SOL and OK Bears was at 160. So he takes it personally, and I love OK Bears. I own one. Nothing against OK Bears, but he's just created a ton of Solana for holders. They just minted Gambles, which allowed them to buy a turnkey, so now they have an online casino that's going to have a sports book that's going to have tons of fun, unique, like, slot games and all these different types of fun games that Carlos plays on Kick. He streams those live so you can watch him play and you can play those games. And then also live tables. So if you're a high roller, you can watch in live tables, watch the person actually deal, and like chat with the dealer and everything. So the casino is basically done. He's purchased the turnkey. They bought an office so they can operate this casino, and now the profits are going to go towards buying. 70% of the profits are going towards buying and burning Jelly. To me, Jelly has more upside than any token or crypto, for that matter, over the next year. I'm super bullish on Jelly. I think Jelly's going to be successful. I think Carlos won't rest until Jelly's successful, and so that's why it's going to be a huge hit. Yeah, I think that's Rascals. I guess let's look at the price point real fast. Rascals, pulling Rascals up. I think Rascals, see, this is still a bullish chart, or semi-bullish. I mean, this isn't bullish, but if it stays above 44, 45, then this could run all the way up to like 70 easily, I think. So for me, the price point for me, I put 41.60 here. I like that. But I'm going to be buying them at 45. And I'll buy them again at 41, but I'll probably grab a couple at 45 if they drop to 45. Or sub 45. You remember sub 45. All right, moving on to the last project. It's FFF. I didn't introduce any new projects today, man. We are in an incredibly risky space, and these projects have been through the crypto winter. Like, they've had to adapt, adjust. Some of these new projects are just living off the hype. I think these are still incredibly risky investments, but that means they have insane upside still. Like, this is still the beginning for all these projects that, if you've been in the space, are kind of old to you now, right? But anyways, FFF, they're OG builders. When I think of Solana, I think of SMB being like the history of Solana, and I think of FFF as the utility and like the art and gameplay, and just such a large contributor to Solana. I've used the FFF site more than I've been on any other site that's Solana rated. I mean, it's fantastic. The amount of things you can do. It started with the famous token market. That's why I came over here. Then it was the raffles and auctions. They've had this out for like 6 months before Monet even came out. Foxy Mint. I put all this on the slide. You can pause the slide and read it all. The Marmalade, because one of one art is huge right now. They just dropped Citrus, which is a P2P lending platform. The same thing that Sharkify does, and Sharkify just ran from 10 Sol to 30 Sol. And they're doing the exact same thing, and people traffic this website, so Citrus is going to get used. I just think TFF is still a really good buy, and when I pull up the chart, that'll support that as well. The last thing is the missions that you do, and this is why I like TFFs more than FFFs, because I can't buy multiple FFFs, and I can buy multiple TFFs. So the missions make it so you need to have specific traits. So the more foxes you own, the better chance you have that you're going to have one of the traits that's needed this week for a mission. So I feel like TFFs actually are going to grow more than FFFs over like the next year. They're going to catch up a little bit, and then they will grow together. So yeah, let's go over to the chart and see where I wanted to jump into these. See, this is still like an upward move just because it hasn't set a new low. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's higher high here and then higher low than here. So this still has a chance to continue to be bullish. That's why I think buying these at 15.7 is probably a good spot. Yeah. 16, 15.75. But I'm going to put on the chart thing, I would look to go as low as, okay, 14.5. But I'm going to buy it something like that. And I would buy all the way up to 16 then. Probably like 16.1. I think these are great buys. The reason I'm putting some of these lower numbers, it's not because I think these projects are going to go down, otherwise I would sell them. I think they could go down because I believe that Bitcoin and Solana may go up, and there's usually that correction in the inverse, NFTs inverse what the crypto does. So I think that could give us one more opportunity to get into some of these blue chip projects at a really good price. Before I finish the video, let's do FFF real fast, just so everyone that has enough money to just be buying up FFFs. I've done well, but they're at 60 now. There we go. 4 hour. So I'd say I'm going to be buying at about 55. But if you waited to 48, I wouldn't blame you. There we go. And there are the price points. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. This is my first video. Please like and subscribe. Do what you can to help me out. I'm going to be doing this actually every week, so comment below the projects you want me to look at. You want me to look at, you're looking to buy a project, just comment it below and I'll do the technical analysis on it and see what crypto's doing, and if I think crypto's going to go up, where it could fall to in a very short amount of time in the next few days, and so you could save a little money instead of aping in. Again, not financial advice. Be safe. Good luck trading, and let's make some money. Thank y'all.